Alrighty, this is another update. Where are we at here? So I think from last video, I think I was getting ready to prep for the side stripes here. You see, got those all done. Same thing with the other side. As of right now, I am working on brake lines. This thing down there, I believe, is the proportioning valve. This thing has got me so confused on where brake lines are going. But I think I figured out where my confusion's at. Hard to tell. Give me just a second, I'll zoom in. So the line there on the right, that's got the, I don't know what you call that. It's got the lines in it. And then the rusty looking line off to the left. I believe I had them two confused, because I thought the one there on the left is what went up to the proportioning valve, which had me confused because that line goes all the way to the throttle body. So I'm thinking that line there on the right is what goes to the proportioning valve here, which there, that brake line there that goes down to where I can't see, goes to the driver's side front here, which is the last line I got to replace. Otherwise, I got the rears all done. I got the passenger side front all done. That is the emergency brake cable. What's left of it, I ripped it out because it snapped off right there from rust, and then I just cut it off right there. Or parking brake cable, you want to call that. Down on my knees here. So the lines that you can see on the axle, I'm gonna zoom in here. Those, I mean, they look like hell in the picture, but I promise you they're not. I'm gonna leave just those two alone because they go to a fitting that comes from the main line from the back, which you can kind of see there, the shiny copper. That shiny copper goes to a block. It's like a 1 to 2, so it divides between this wheel over here and this wheel over here. This one's kind of worrying because you can see leftover oil. I'm not sure if that is the wheel cylinder or the brake cylinder, whatever the hell you want to call that, or the wheel seal. I'm hoping that it's not a wheel cylinder. I'm hoping that it's a wheel seal because that's less worrisome. It's still a concern because wheel seals, if you have one blow out, you can lose your rear end, but you can top off the rear end. But anyway, moving back here, I did just pick up a little something for this car a couple of days ago. Actually, it's more like last weekend, but I close this up so the cast don't go in there right now. Nope, I drove 2.5 hours north up into just south of Cadillac, Michigan, to pick this fine dandy engine over here. It's currently upside down because I pulled the pan off of it and wanted to check the bearings and lower end and see how everything was in there, and everything checked out. But this is a 86 Fox body 302 high output. It's one of the first years of the high output. I don't know, people have mixed opinions on these. One says another thing, the other says another thing. I'm just going by what my buddy told me, because he's the one that's kind of guiding me on this whole build. So he told me it's going to be cheaper to just get a 302 high output, put it in the car, and then the idea that I have going for the engine swap now is I'm going to put a turbo build on it. So this weekend, I'm going to go pick up a turbo kit. I believe it's the On3 turbo kit. 70mm turbo with AFR heads. Holley Terminator setup. What else? There's injectors, the distributor, and then there's like a couple more things too that I'm going to be buying off the same guy, because he's parting out a whole engine build that he just did. Well, not just did, but he did. And so he's got pretty much everything on it that I need to do what I want to do. So now that I got all the exterior work done on the car that I like, now it's time to upgrade the internals. My buddy has suggested that I put all new bearings in the bottom end of the block here, which I'm probably going to, just because they told me if I'm going to go as far as putting heads on, I may as well just put new pistons on, send the block out to a machine shop, get it acid bathed, clean up all this grime, pretty much just go all out. But as of right now, I'm kind of within a budget range, so pretty much after I buy all the turbos and all that other fun stuff, I'm going to be a little short on my budget to not be able to afford to send the engine out to go get freshened up and whatnot. So that'll probably end up having to be a next year thing, so that we can just save up some money for that. But for the time being, I'm going to rock with what I got in the car. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what that is. But anyway, I'm going to rock with what's in the car, which is this, the non-HO 302. Only but 120 horsepower stock. It's got a TBI injection on it, which is like rare for Ford, because it was like a short-lived thing. I mean, hell, like half the guys in the forum that I've been keeping updated on, they didn't even know a TBI existed for the engine. I didn't either. I thought it was just a goofy-looking carburetor, but nope, it's a TBI. So there's gonna be a couple things I'm gonna do to it, try and see if I can wake it up a little bit. Now, what I'm showing here on the camera is a little setup that I'm doing here for the brake line. So basically, you just take a 2x4, you drill a hole out to whatever size brake line you got. This here is 3/8 or 3/16. So I'll do a little bit here. So basically, you grab the brake line, and then as you pull it through, it straightens it out. So no more having to try and uncoil and straighten this by hand. Oh, that's pretty neat. But anyway, making my way back to the car. And I'll wrap it up for the video here just a moment. Oh, I did get another light because the light bulb that I've been using finally broke. The plastic on it broke anyway. So I pretty much lost all my light. That's valuable for underneath the car. My camera lens is dirty, that's why the light's foggy. But I picked that light up at Ace Hardware today, so it's definitely been a lifesaver down here. So as I do the video here, all I got left to do is the driver's side front, brake line, and then I'm gonna call it a night. And then tomorrow I'm gonna bleed the brakes and pray like hell I don't have a blowout somewhere. But it's gonna wrap it up for this video. I will do another update video, hopefully of me driving this thing. I'm pretty close, if I had to guess. So anyway, that's it. Until next time.